project began like a year ago when I had the realization that every time I do a documentary film, I sit down with somebody and I put the camera on, and the person in front of me, they started listening to themselves and took themselves seriously and found like, oh, somebody actually hears me, maybe I matter. And that's what I wanted to give to as many people as possible, to give this feeling of like, oh, what I say and who I am really matters. And how do you make people feel like they matter? Well, you ask them questions that are really important to them, like how did you meet the love of your life, or what would you say to your grandkids if they saw this? Because when you're being interviewed with a camera in front of you, you really feel like every word counts and that the person in front of you really listens. Then everybody gets a copy of their interview, which is also being saved in an archive for everyone to see today and for tomorrow.
Jag ska berätta att jag heter Christian Odeholm.
Sanna Löttner.
Jag heter Annika Holmolsson.
Jag heter Lars.
Det är Kristina Wideland.
Jag heter Nomi.
Lars Jönsson.
Fredrik Öjbro.
Ska jag börja? Vi tittar in där i salsgången.
Tage.
Och jag heter Kristoffer, jag är Tages pappa.
Hur skulle du beskriva dig själv som barn? Vi har ungefär 2 minuter på den här frågan.
Social. Pigg.
Jag var verkligen en fri själ. Det fanns bara lösningar på om det uppstod någonting. Och sen blev det lite jobbigt. Mina föräldrar delade på sig, en uppslitande skilsmässa. Och någonstans där så gick jag nu vilse lite.
Jag visste inte riktigt hur nästa månad skulle vara eller bli.
Jag ville hellre vara med tjejer och då blev jag kallad Tösapågen eller Kristina.
Jag hade samma kaluff som dig när jag var liten och nu har jag inget hår.
Ja.
Mobbad under skoltid beroende på att jag var korpulent alltså. Alltid vald sist när man skulle spela brännboll eller fotboll.
Bra jobbat hörni, vi hoppar vidare. Vad tycker du vår tids största utmaning är?
Största utmaningen är miljön.
Det var en tjej som kom till min klass. Så, när vi är runt 40 år så kommer all olja vara slut. Bara för att vi slösar så mycket på den. Att bli tomtens upptäckare.
Du menar om tomten finns eller inte?
Ja, att man reser till ens rike.
Nu för tiden, på grund av just smartphonesen, att så mycket av tiden bara kan försvinna.
Vad hade du velat säga till dina barnbarn som ser detta i framtiden? Eller vad hade du velat säga till någon främling som ser det här i framtiden?
Livet är lurigt. Det är jävligt krångligt.
Om jag någonsin får några barn så ska jag säga till dem. Om du ser någon som ser lite lurig ut, gå aldrig nära den.
Bra.
Jo då. Vill jag passa.
Vad betyder det?
Man lever bara en gång.
Utmana dig själv hela tiden.
Sluta aldrig vara dig själv. Lyssna aldrig på vuxna som bara är tråkiga. Och behåll kreativiteten och dina drömmar.
Behåll din grej.
I thought it was the perfect moment to communicate more. I think we need to do that a lot more and share each other feelings and thoughts.
I think it's an interesting thing to do, like an heritage to the afterworld, you know, so we can leave our mark in the history and tell some of our experiences and our history. Every person has a history of his or her own.
I think Peter has a really interesting way of approaching film because he's building more things. He's using film as a medium to connect people, to tell important stories, and he's doing it in totally new ways. I find he's very revolutionary is his thinking. And so this attempt at the world record, I think it's a great way to put Helsingborg as a map. It's a city where there are interesting creators that think outside the box and that are using all the new advantages we have with technology to reach out and reach more people.
In the beginning, it felt strange, but after a while you got warmed up and then it became more fun and very inspirational.
It felt very good. It was more serious than I thought, which was good because it was good questions and demanded serious answers.
Yeah, it was a little bit more emotional than I thought it would be because I've Yeah, and also I could see my wife got emotional, so I got emotional. So I reflected also on how I answered on my question later on.
I thought it went really well. It was the people who came was just all in, and they sat down and opened themselves up and answered the questions. And I could see from stage, I looked down, and in the beginning everybody was like, a little awkward and strange. But then after a couple of minutes, people just started talking, and they were talking about themselves and their life. So I could see how they just kind of straightened themselves and got into it. My hope is that for Helsingborg this could lead to a world record, that Helsingborg holds the world record in most film interviews at the same time. So I'm just really happy that all these people were brave enough to show up and be part of this crazy project.